Well, hello and welcome to FATSQUATCH Games, the best place on YouTube for awesome Art of War 3 action and commentary. Yes, we're jumping into the 40 Roads map. I'm going to do a review on 2v2. This map is really interesting, you guys. Going to be two battles. I'm going to be showing a battle with Tracie and Super D, and also a battle that I'm in where I play on this map with no boosts. This map is interesting. You've got water on the top and the bottom, which you can attack and you can push pretty hard on the water, but if you don't take the water, you're kind of in trouble. But there are also other spots, like the middle of the map, where you can attack between the bases. Let's jump into this and talk about both of these battles in this map. Here we go. So, Gonzalo 13 and Fabcanto 07 up against Super D and Tracie. You guys know Tracie loves to do the same thing over and over and over again. We're going to take a look here and see what happens when you do the same thing over and over and over again. Super D, a great ally to have. Yes, I love playing with Super D. He's a great partner, and he really tries to support Tracie in this and help out as much as he can. Now, the Resistance players, well, they know what to expect when going up against Tracie. A lot of you guys have watched Tracie's battles. Let's see what they do here, though. I'm kind of speeding it up a little bit here. This is their recording of the battle. And yes, Tracie's got Thors. Tracie's teching up, and so is Super D teching up. You can see we're already at 15 minutes. Not a lot happening, but red has moved in towards the middle there, and yellow also was kind of creeping a little bit, but building up forces. Hawks in the air, though, scouting out Tracie. You can see Tracie's got some Typhoons, some Zeuses, and I believe Shield. And look at that. Super D has decided to go with air to begin with here around the 15-minute mark. He's got lots of Vertex and Cyclones. Yes, Cyclones. You know the Confederation players love their Cyclones. And so does Tracie. Tracie likes Cyclones too, but we don't see any Cyclones coming from Tracie at the moment. So, yellow and red, both kind of going after these guys, not hesitating, not holding back. You can see yellow's building up Jaguars and Chameleon. Red came to the middle, but did it on his own and did not have a lot of support as far as anti-air, so that really didn't help. So he wasn't able to penetrate that right there. Super D was able to defend his base pretty good. And yeah, Super D being blue and Tracie being green down the below there on the bottom left-hand corner. Yellow's got his Chameleon fog up and his Jaguar with some Porcupine, so that's good. Let's see, he's moving into the middle, you guys. There's so many hills and different levels on this map. Really awesome if you can use the forests as a Resistance player. You can get a lot done there. So far, no infantry except for scouting at the beginning. And we've got, yes, Albatross in the air there. But a super weapon was fired by Tracie. Yes, Space Strike on red. And yellow is going to go ahead and move into the middle here. Now, really, red and yellow should be helping each other. They really need to come together, because at this point, it looks like Super D's got hammers now. And here is, okay, here we go. Here is Tracie. Tracie's been kind of waiting. It's at 26 minutes. Neither one of the Confed players have really attacked. They're really camping out. And this is kind of the way that Tracie likes to play. He will sit at base and kind of try to get you to come after him and see if you can take out your guys. But this is kind of biting him in the butt right now, because yellow, literally yellow is now moved in and right on top of his base and is taking out the buildings, picking away at his base here. Red really needs to move down, though. Yeah, you can see Super D's moving in now. Super D has moved in to help assist Tracie here and kind of slow down the bleeding. You can see what I'm talking about. See that entrance right there? See where red on the map is? In the middle of the map. Really needs to be at that entrance. Could have blocked Super D from helping out Tracie here. If red would have been there with yellow, I think Red could have stopped Super D, and then Yellow would have had his way with Tracie's base there. So, but Super D was able to come to the rescue. And you can see, look at that super weapon right there that Tracie fired off just a little bit ago. Yes, he's put it down there in the corner, so you have to come all the way through the base. Now look at this though. So close to the water. Tracie only has 2 torpedo platforms in the water, you guys. 2 torpedo platforms. If Yellow would have went with some alligators possibly, could have put some pressure from the water there. But he's coming the hard way here. He's got those albatross trying to fly over all that anti-air, and Tracie's done a great job of putting anti-air up. Now Yellow has his anti-air, more chameleon and more jags and porcupines. Really need to see some infantry though. That'll help him out with those hammers. Let's see what happens here. Super D is moving to just going really hard on those hammers. And it looks like Tracie's trying to push up with the little bit of Zeus he has, but he's going to have to retreat and run back to base. He is licking his wounds, trying to recover here and build back up, get some defense up. And Super D has got that anti-air in the middle there. And Red is pushing hard, and so is Yellow, pushing hard on Tracie's base now because they can smell the blood in the water. Literally, Tracie's hurting. Look at that! Oh my gosh! Did you see that? The albatross, a sliver of life on that super weapon. Oh, but Super D is going to use this as an opportunity to go after Red and Yellow, attacking the middle like we talked about earlier on this map. The middle is really a key spot, and he's going to try to do some damage. Super D is, while these guys are focused on Tracie, trying to get Tracie out of there. Really, Tracie should have been out of there earlier, just because there just wasn't enough defense there, and Tracie wasn't ready. But Super D's gonna come down here now and attack Yellow and try to get Yellow's attention and slow down whatever they're doing to Tracie there. Trying to buy Tracie some time by attacking Yellow there. Red is kind of back in the corner though, taking out that super weapon, and the Yellow is at the front door here and gonna focus on that HQ. There's that super weapon though for Yellow. I don't think he gets a chance to fire that though. All those hammers hanging out. Red is sending those Hawks down. That's all he can do, is send Hawks down to try to take care of Super D's hammers. And Super D's done a great job though of slowing down Yellow. And Red is still picking away at Tracie's base, and Tracie is expanding his base upward, trying to build up towards Super D and trying to stay alive. Yes. But Super D is doing a good job pumping out the hammers, just spamming the ham. Yes. And that's not a bad move though, because the hammers are fast. And this is a big map. Looks like Tracie's base is pretty much going to be wiped out here. Nothing that can be done to save Tracie now. So the resistance taking out Tracie's Confed base there. And Tracie's going to have to just hope that Super D can save the day, or at least slow down the enemy enough here to buy him some time. You can see Super D's all over the map with hammers. And hammers also work really well with the fog. Just going to drive through. That's a great way to do it. Super D knows what he's doing with those hammers. Going to come right through there and just annihilate the fog. And pushing his way just down and through the middle here. And is going to try to buy some time for Tracie. Trying to keep the enemy busy with these hammers so that Tracie has an opportunity to rebuild. And Tracie is rebuilding. And he's going as fast as he can. Everybody's boosting as much as they can. And it's just, what a battle this is on the 40 Roads map. Guys, I really believe this could have been over probably earlier though. If red and yellow would have teamed up that first hit on Tracie's base, could have got Tracie out of there for good, and then went right up that left side up to Super D, who at that point only had hammers. But let's see what happens. Anything can happen, right? In Art of War 3. All you need is just a few minutes to transition your attack. And Super D is moving into more hammers. More hammers from Super D. It's hammer time. Oh my goodness. Hamming it up. Here we go. Oh boy. And Red's buildings are doing a good job of not dying. Some anti-air. He's got some anti-air there too for those Hawks. So Super D actually playing pretty well and keeping him and his partner alive. Tracie's rebuilding as fast as he can so he can try to contribute to this battle. And Super D's taking on yellow and red with his hammers. Oh man. Yellow finally is producing infantry. And this, whenever you see hammers, guys, you want to do a mix like this. This is brilliant. I absolutely love the forest. Watch what they do here, you guys. So you can see Super D has now gone to Zeus's as well, and they've got shield. And you've got cyclones coming from Tracie now, but there's lots of porcupines and lots of infantry. And so those infantry are able to take out the Zeus's while those porcupines focus on the cyclones. And really, unfortunately, those cyclones are just going right into the fire, trying to uncover the fog, but really not a good move because it's not gonna work. Oh man, so many grenadiers in the forest. Really, that's how you can use the forest, you guys. Right in the middle there, lots of forests and hills and things. That's a great spot right there, though, where you can really take advantage of that. So nice move by red and yellow with that engagement right there. So they're able to push through now. 66% activity to 47% activity. Obviously, these guys really went to work and deserve the win here. Tracie will have to recover, but doesn't recover and loses his base a second time. And now they go up to Super D and clean him up. Guys, that is a battle and that is a win for the Resistance. Now, let's talk about 40 Roads some more. Guys, I'm going to show you a battle from one of my battles. No boost battles, that's right. No boosts and just a couple containers for me. And yes, we've got a celebrity. We're going up against Gopo, a YouTuber. I don't know if this is Gopo or not. Anyway, here we go. No boosts. Now you guys just watch that battle where everybody teched up and went with shield and the fog and, you know, Thors and Vertex. And that's all nice and everything, but that took a while. That was almost a whole hour. I'm going to try to do this in about 30 minutes. That's what we're focused on, doing this in 30 minutes. No boosts and just a couple containers. Gonna give all the rest of the containers, take all, yes, take all the containers going to my partner. He's gonna move real fast. I've never played with this guy before, so this is like playing with a random partner basically. But he was a great partner, good teamwork, and I really enjoyed it. So this, I'm going to show you that, like, the last battle was obviously a great battle, and GG to the Resistance for winning. Better luck next time to Tracie and to Super D. But here's the thing. They were pushing and applying a lot of pressure. I'm going to show you guys how to control the map, but also hit specific spots and work together as a team to take out the enemy on this map. Like I said, there's a middle spot that you can hit. Obviously, there's the water as well, and you can push on the water, but a lot of times, as a Resistance player, it can be difficult. If you do push on the water, make sure you guys pop out 2 shipyards and go right to Cayman right away and really produce like 6 or 7 or 8 Cayman and send them right over there quickly. That'll help you out. And then pop and go ahead and upgrade those shipyards to alligators and start sending alligators over. That'll help you out. But my partner here is at the top here. He's red. I'm yellow. Gopal, I believe, is blue. I'm not sure. But yeah, blue and green over here. And I'm just going to put up a naval platform really quick. I'm building away from the water. And I'm going to build a shipyard, but just so I can maybe grab a container so that the enemy doesn't get a container. All right, he's upgrading his HQ and got that factory going up. You can see there's some bunkers down already on green side, and you can see blue's moving right along. And there's a torpedo platform right there. So I've got my naval factory up, gonna produce a Cayman, just one Cayman. And oh, you can see he tried to come over there and grab that container. My torpedo platform got him. Going to air, that's right, FATSQUATCH Hawks in this one, FATSQUATCH Hawks. And yep, we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna do a balanced attack of Hawks and some Jaguars, infantry, and porcupine. And I'm going to control what the enemy does here. We're going to control how they respond. And really, as you play the resistance, this is really how you can play resistance and really control things. Because they're pretty predictable. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes they're really predictable. We'll see what happens. We're going to kind of try to lure them out. First, you want to find out what are they going to do? What units do they want to use? And as you kind of poke and scout and things like that, you can kind of find out. We're getting the Hawks up. Here we go. 7.5 minutes. He's got a Hawk and alligator coming out. All right. But yeah, you can use hills and certain, you know, there's a lot of openings and entrances and things like that. And different elevations and different things, so you can be at the top or the bottom. Lots of different levels in this map, which makes 40 Roads a very interesting map, and I think a lot of fun to battle on. Okay. Yep. Just checking them out, scouting it out to see what's there. Nothing in the middle. And that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what was happening in the middle there. And my Hawk was able to give me some visibility. So, not a lot happening in the middle. Upgrading my factory, getting some more barracks up, and now I know kind of where I want to go and what I want to do there. It's wide open. I'm telling my partner it's wide open over there in the middle, and so we're going to focus on that middle area. And he's moving up his scout, and oh, there's a vertex. Gotta love it. They finally gave us what we wanted to see. They're going to vertex, or at least one of them is. We'll see what they got. We'll see what they have. But gonna start building some porcupine, and we've got 3 alligators here, but 2 torpedo platforms. And at first I thought, well, maybe he's got a shot, but nope. Here comes the Cyclones as well, helping out those torpedo platforms. And the torpedo platforms do a great job. They are good platforms. There's some good platforms right there. And so you got to have, yeah, if you're going to do the water thing, you really want to have more than 3 alligators. Probably at least 6 to 10 if you're really going to push it. Got to get some anti-air up. And, yeah. And attempting to win without boosts, no boosts on my part. I am going to throw up some more power, and let's see what happens, you guys. Every map is different in the way you play. You really have to change up the way you play. I mean, you can, a lot of you guys, if you can get really good at going to Chameleon or Jags or JCP quickly, or maybe you're doing your Confederation player and you go to Shield quickly with your Zeus and maybe some Cyclones, But the problem is, not every map is going to be. It's just not going to work on every single map. You might get lucky and you might be able to push and force your way into a victory, but you've got to be careful because you play other players that know the maps well and know how to use them, and obviously know how to use a variety of different units. It can cause some trouble for you. And I love using the maps. I think it's great. I think you should mix up and try to use different units. I think infantry are fantastic, and they complement the other units really well. You can see in that last battle, they finally, Yellow finally added the Grenadiers, and that really helped a lot with that final engagement they had right before the end. Let's see. So, yeah, Blue's trying to scout me out, which is fine, but he's wasting a vertex. So, yeah. Got my one Dragonfly, just kind of helping with, you know, visibility. I just want to make sure there's nothing coming on the water, and keeping an eye on the water there. Looks like there's a container, though, and for me, that means that they probably didn't really go to the water a whole lot, or weren't worried about it. They're quickly wanting to get over to scout me out. Did not grab that container. That's okay. I'll take it. Yep, I will take that one. All right, my partner is smiling and happy. Okay. So now we're going to move up here and just keep looking, see what's happening here. We've got a bunker, and we've got some barracks, anti-air, okay. Oh, and there's an airfield just above there. Upgrading the factory. 3 torpedo platforms. I love that, because I'm not even going to the water. So I'm glad he spent money on that. Okay. And look at that. Blue's like, no. No, Cayman, no. All right, Blue. Be that way. So, now remember, it's a 20-19 against a 19 and an 18. So we are outranked. Let's see how we do, or if we can survive. Sending out my Hawks, and gonna just kind of poke them. Like I said, I'm poking. I want to see what blue and green will do when they're attacked here. I'm just gonna hit it once. I'm gonna pull away. My partner is sending his Hawks in next here. Hang on just a moment. Yeah. So I'm pulling away. Just doing one run by here, and he's gonna come through and hit it again. Here we go. Nice. Yeah, nice. There you go, buddy. Oh, one air pad down. Forcing those vertex to go up in the air. And he's going to hunt down that vertex. I've got my porcupine sitting right there, though. I was hoping the vertex would come out to play. And we're going to get you. Yes. We got ya. Yes. Oh, yes. The air is ours. So we're controlling the air, and we're controlling the land too. Really, you can see the map there. And that's really what you want to do. Have a nice balanced attack here where you're just controlling it. And slowly, you're building up your forces. We're on 15.5 minutes. And we're getting ready to push and apply some pressure here. And like I said, we're going to focus on the middle. And the middle is where you want to go. And remember, no boosts on my part, so I've got to be smart about how I spend my resources and what units I use. I'm going to build Porcupine out and the Jaguar and a mix of Grenadiers and Riflemen. That's what I'm going to do. Because they have Vertex. And I believe, cyclones, as I saw earlier. And so if green's doing that, or blue's doing vertex and green's doing cyclones, and then we've got probably some Zeus's on the ground, we'll see what happens here. But I feel pretty good about my little group, and you know me, I actually like little groups. I think they do really, really well. As long as you have a good mix of units. Upgrading my HQ. I'm going to level 4. That's as high as I'm going to go on this one. So we're setting out the Hawks again. And just going to make sure there's no scouts out here. Checking it out. Checking it out. Oh, we got 4 assaults that are running around. Let's yeah, none of that. You don't get to see me coming. You don't get to see me coming. Yeah, you better go. You better run away. Hide. Oh, that's right, you can't hide. Okay. Yes. And guys, if you're enjoying this awesome 2v2 review on the 40 Roads map, make sure you guys smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Please share this video and leave a great comment in the comment area. All right, so my partner, I had him moving in with those Jaguars, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to move together. Here we go. We're going to move in. It's called teamwork. Teamwork. All right. So we're staying down near that bottom side, or we're going to move towards the middle here. You can see he's got his Hawks in the air. He's actually transitioned mostly to Hawks. He's going to go pretty much all air here after these Jaguars die. But what we're going to see here, you can see I've got that one alligator just hanging out. Just hanging out there. So now we're going to move kind of up and towards the middle, just above Blue's base. Oh! Look at that. That's what I was hoping for. It was perfect timing, too, because I set my Hawks down. I knew those Vertex were coming. And all those Vertex are going to die. Yes, FATSQUATCH will take them all. I love it. Oh, good job, Blue. Way to come into my trap. The FATSQUATCH trap. The fat trap. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, we're moving down this way. He sees we're coming, but we're going to go... I'm not going to go up against his bunkers and all that crap. We're going to go right here to this wall right here that he put up. Nice wall. Okay. Oh, and here comes the Cyclones. So let's take care of these Cyclones first. Yeah. Yeah, nice try with the Cyclones. You must watch Tracie. Trying to use those Cyclones. Okay. Oh, and some hammers. And some assaults. Okay. Yep. And my buddy coming through with that air support. Thank you. Oh, and here comes Blue with the Zeus. Wow. We're just bunkering down here. Holding it down with reinforcements. That's right. I love to have reinforcements show up. You guys make sure you set wherever you're going to go. You don't necessarily have to move. They come to you. You can see they're all coming to us. Green's sending everything he's got. It's great. Blue sent his stuff up. And they're all dying. Yes. Look at that. A slaughter. Well, I think at the moment that's all Green had and all Blue had there. Let's move on in though. We're at 20 minutes. So we got to get this done. Let's get this done. Look at that beautiful base. Beautiful base. 3 airfields. Wow. Yep. Blue wanted to go to air. Just going to take out those Vertex. Yep. Got to take out the Vertex. Yep. All right. Well, now we're going to move on in and just kind of take out these buildings. You don't have to move all the way in. Just kind of stay on the perimeter there. There you go. Let them come to you. Let them come to you. Oh, that Vertex just popped out. You gonna use that Vertex? Oh, he is gonna try to use the Vertex. Oh, that's not a good idea, Blue. There goes the Vertex. And more Cyclones are coming over. More Cyclones. In comes my partner, though, who's gone all the Hawks. He's gotta just... Oh, man. Hawks are pretty to look at. They're very nice when they're in large groups there. That's nice. Oh, come on. You can see, though, how he moved into the middle there, just above Blue's base. And coming back behind there, I've got reinforcements coming across, and we're going to keep on applying pressure. Blue is busy trying to rebuild. Green comes down, though, with his Zeus and his Cyclones. Oh, and looks like my partner accidentally sent his Jaguars in. That was a bad idea, but he's opening up more CP for his Hawks. And I've got more infantry, Jags, and Porcupines on the way here. And they're going to head on over. One Hawk left. One Hawk left. The Hawks did their job. My Hawks did what they needed to do. And now my partner's got the Hawks. All right. Trying to throw up. Is he trying to throw up some anti-air, it looks like. Okay. So he's building. Blue's busy spending resources on buildings. Green is trying to produce some, units to send down here to help out Blue, just in case I attack again, which is great. So we've got them focused where we need them to focus. And this is really what you want, guys. This is what you want. You want your enemy to basically do what you want them to do, like basically focus in on that area. Green's coming down to help Blue out. Blue's busy trying to rebuild. And so there goes my last Hawk, just scouting it out. Okay, because I want to see what's going on there. You can see he's got buildings up there. He's trying to probably move maybe towards his partner. So I'm going to go ahead and move in here with my guys. And we're going to go ahead and sit here for just a second as more reinforcements arrive. You can see my partner's also going to fly in with his Hawks here. Yes! Look at that. Blue is busy putting up that anti-air and just wasting resources. Really, I mean, there's not a whole lot he can do that way. And Green, if Green was smart, Green would produce some Typhoons and send them down here to help out his partner, but that is a mistake on Green's part. Now I'm going to move in the Jaguars and my infantry. And we're going to go ahead and sit right here, right at the top of the hill here by the forest or bushes. Kind of just chip away at the wall here, trying to pull out whatever's left of Blue's units here. I got some Porcupines in the back. Come on out, Blue. Come on. Who's out there? Green, Blue, what do you got? Come on. Come out here. There we go. There's a Blue Zeus right there. There's a Blue Zeus. Oh, nope. Nope. He's going away. Okay, there's another Blue Zeus. Ah. Yes. Yes. Come out to play. We're going to move just up top, above the top here. Right across the top. You can see now there's some Typhoons coming out. See those Typhoons? And we've got some Cyclones, but I've got 3 Porcupines and my buddy comes through. Clutch. Red is clutch with those Hawks. Nice timing. And takes out those Cyclones. Great. We've got, oh, look at that. They're sending in heavy assaults, but my Porcupines are just tearing them up. That's not going to work well. Green is trying to send some Zeus down. Green's setting in the Zeus. Blue has Zeus as well. And we're going to just make ourselves at home right here because they're coming to us. We don't have to go to them. They come to us. It's fantastic. Nice job, Red, on that air support. Look at that. Zeus is dying. Yeah. Don't mess with FATSQUATCH's mix of units and Porcupine and Jaguars. And Blue is trying to bounce back. You can see he's doing everything he can. Nice, nice with those Hawks again. And we're going to take out these buildings here and move our way down. Yes, to Blue's base here. Take out Blue. Goodbye, Blue. Yes, goodbye, Blue. Make sure you guys leave a comment below and tell me what do you like to do on this map. I think this is a great map, a great 2v2 map. I think it is also an awesome 3 versus 3 map. It's got space for that, so I'm hoping they will use this map as well as for a 3 versus 3. I'd like to see that. And positioning my porcupines here just to take care of any infantry that pop out. Got more reinforcements, more porcupines and jaguars now. Taking out the bunkers and these buildings at the top. It's going to move in and towards the back here, away from any defense. There's a Zeus that popped out though. Watch out. Just going to sit back here and kind of go across the backside. That's right. That's how you do it. One Zeus, not going to get the job done. Okay. Yes, 40 roads. And you can see, look at that. Through the air come my partner with his Hawks. And we're going to clean up Blue's base. And you can see I've already got my rally point sent to the middle with those reinforcements showing up, so we can move up to Green's base here in just a moment. Yes, nice job. And Blue is now completely out of energy, insufficient energy, no power for him. So it's just all the buildings are sitting there, and we're just going to clean them up. Yeah. Good game to Blue. GG. I'm not sure which one Blue was, but yeah, he tried. He really tried to put up a fight there. And we're at 28.5 minutes. Let's see if we can wrap this up around 30 minutes, like I said. Good teamwork. Yes, good teamwork. And no boosts on my part. I really enjoyed playing with this player, though. He did a good job. Green is now attacking Red, though. Let's take a look. Cyclone's attacking Red's base. He's got that one anti-air, but oh, the Hawks say no way. The Hawks are just like, oh, just destroy the Cyclones. And here we go. I'm moving. Got more guys coming right to the middle area here, and we're going to move up that right side. So, let's see what Green has. Let's see what Green has. I'm going to wait a little bit, though. I want to see if Green attacks Red. We're going to wait to see what Green does here. Green is actually, wow, Vertex. Okay. So he's attacking the airfield, but there's a lot of Hawks. Yeah, lots of Hawks and more airfields going up. Look at my little porcupine. My little porcupine's coming to provide some support. And let's see what the little porcupine does. Come on, porcupine. Oh, porcupine's going up against the Zeus. But wait, there's Hawks. Oh, and there's no anti-air. Listen. Oh, Green, you just sent all those guys to their death. Oh, man, I tell you. Woo. Yes, resistance, E.B.S.G. Isn't that right? Oh, my gosh. No, you know what? It's funny how everybody, players on both sides, complain about their faction being weak or something, or the other faction being E.B.S.G. You know, it's kind of funny. It really just depends on how you play, who you're playing, you know, and yeah, it just really depends on their upgrades and the units that they use and the map, and there's a lot of things that play into it. All right, here we go. Hawks are coming across the map. I'm going in from the bottom, pulling all those units down this way. Cyclones, we got some heavy assaults, some more Zeus. Everybody come on down and play. Oh yeah, the Hawks are just, and we are just finishing Green off, so hitting them so hard. I think he blew up some of his buildings too, actually. But anyway, guys, that's 40 roads. That's 40 roads. Yes, 2 battles on the 40 roads map, kind of giving you a different look in each battle. I hope you got some good stuff here, some tips or some things you can take to your next battle when you're on the 40 roads. Victory. What a fun map. What a fun map. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to smash that like button and the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next battle.